hair magician, that's right, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to properly oil your clippers. Alright, so stay tuned, we'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna show you how to do this, and I'm gonna break it down very simplistic so that everybody understands, okay? So here's the deal. A lot of misconceptions out there believe that just utilizing this is enough, okay, on your clipper. All right, that's not the case, okay? If you have a clipper oil, you have to have a clipper spray. All right, the clipper that we're going to be using here today is going to be the FX 880 by Babyliss Pro. All right, so here's the deal. Yes, it's important to have a lubricating oil, okay? But you got to be very, very careful on how much you use this. Okay, when I first started, I was told that you had to lubricate the whole entire blade. That is dangerous, guys, okay? For two reasons. One, it creates runoff, and the excess oil tends to come out of the blades and run onto the side of the clipper. What happens is the runoff, it runs off into this area right here where you grip it, and while you're doing a haircut, you're likely to actually have it slip out of your hands and land on the floor. It's happened to me before in the past. I don't want it to happen to you guys. So be careful with oversaturating the blade, okay? How I normally do this, I'll turn on the blade, make sure, well, before I turn it on, I always make sure that I take any excess hair away, all right? Knock that all out. Turn the clipper on. Add one drop to one corner, one drop to the other corner, and one drop right in the middle. Okay, being very careful, I don't squeeze the bottle too much. Okay, and then as soon as I am done with that, I'll clean it. Okay, I'll clean the blade with a nice clean towel. Or guys, if you don't have a towel, you got a Sanex strip nearby. You can use that as well. They both work very, very well. Okay. All right, now the thing you want to be careful with also when you oversaturate the blades is it creates these little pockets over here in the corner to collect gunk, dirt, any type of the hair, all the little hair strands. They build up in the corner, and that's gonna slow down the blade speed of your clipper. So you want to be careful with oversaturating. Okay, how do I normally use this? Okay, the fact that all my haircuts vary in time and styles, I can't give you a gauge on how many times I use it per day. What I do is I usually listen to my blade. If I notice it's getting a little noisy, that's a clear indication that it's time to apply the oil, okay? In between the times that I don't use this oil, I come over to this, all right? This is right here is my Babyliss Pro all-in-one clipper spray. I'm gonna use this each and every time I have a client sit in my chair. Right? Very, very important for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, it disinfects. Disinfecting is very, very important. We're using this on people's skin, okay? Sometimes, you know, people may come in with some type of bacteria that you don't know about. This is gonna kill bacteria. Sometimes they may come in with something, maybe some type of fungus you don't know about. This kills fungus. This kills viruses. Very, very important to have, guys, because the lubricating oil does not have this in it, okay? So very important that you have this in your arsenal, all right? As well as it disinfects, we already know it lubricates. It has a fine lubricating oil. It's not as thick as this. This has a little more thickness to it, a little more viscosity as they call it, but it's still gonna give you some lubrication, okay? That's gonna get you through. It cools the blade down. If you have a fast running blade speed like this clipper right here, this clipper runs at 9,200 rotations per minute. So if you have something that runs that fast, you're gonna need something to cool these blades down, especially if you're not lubricating properly. All right, it cools it down. And lastly, if you have a stainless steel blade, it'll prevent it from rusting. Any client out there that cuts wet hair a lot, likes to cut hair wet, this is gonna prevent the blade from rusting, which is very, very important. Guys, if you want your clipper blade to run sharp and produce optimal results each and every client, you have to understand that utilizing the clipper spray alongside to your clipper oil is gonna be super duper key. All right, so When doing that, guys, usually I'll take 2 passes and I'll show you. It's one pass, and that's usually just about right. Okay? If it's a little warm and it's a little hot, you can spray some in the back as well. That's fine. Well, what I like to always make sure, because people have sensitive skin, is to make sure that you clean this with a nice clean towel. Okay? Always make sure you do that when you're done with that. All right? We got that down. Lastly, it cleans the blades. So at the end of the night, if when you're breaking down your station, a nice regimen to cleaning out the inside of this, cleaning out the inside of the blade, the little hairs that you can't see, is to take some of your lubricant, turn on your clipper, and just let it run. Just let it run in there, right over a towel, and you'll notice like the little hairs will just start coming right out. And as you can see, guys, some of the hair fell out right here. Okay? A buildup of hair inside the blade will also slow down your blade speed. Alright? So this is so important, guys. So very important. You want to produce those high quality haircuts and produce consistent results. You want to move quickly between clients. Make sure you lubricate your blades properly. Alright? I hope I broke this down as clearly as possible. I'm Harry Houdini. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my website, www.houdinistyle.com. I got some great apparel on there I'd like you to check out. All right, once again, thanks again, guys. I'll see you soon. Houdini Style.